Samsung just did their Galaxy Unpacked 2019 launch event, and they dropped Samsung Note 10, S10 and other devices, and this event was amazing in terms of keynote presentation. The whole pack, it was just great. And in this video, let's take a look at 10 of the things that Samsung did quite well in this keynote. So the first thing they did was they had waiting ads on play. No more countdown timers, no more awkward silences. You know how every keynote event starts with that timer and a black screen with white text? Well, Samsung didn't do that. This was an event that was streamed live, and Samsung just had these beautiful ads playing back to back, and the quality of the ads was really up there. And especially this particular ad, this is very similar to what Apple would have recently done with their female lead walking around the park, but I still give Samsung props for what they've done here. I love the grand opening the speakers on this event got.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Head of U.S. Product Management, Drew Blackard.
This particular opening for Drew Blackard made it look like an Oscar opening, and look how swaggerly he walks up to the stage. And another thing I love about these particular presenters on this keynote is that they talked at quite a slow pace. So one of the things we know is YouTube now reaches out to more than 80 languages, people that speak 80 different languages. So it's really good to have a presenter on stage which has a steady speaking voice, so not only can people from across the world can understand them, but also he's speaking at a steady speaking pace, which the artificial intelligence can actually pick up and translate to go on YouTube and for the rest of the world. And just check out his open body language and the subtle smile that is so welcoming. Number 3 is just their use of this square massive screen, which is optimized for a US for not a US smartphone but a smartphone. This is amazing because most of the people, 70% of YouTube's video usage is now mobile. So having this in a square format means that people on their devices can just easily use and watch this live, happening live on YouTube. Number 4 is a cinematic experience that they had built on this stage. And for some reason, this reminds me of Hasan Minhaj's Patriot Act stage, which is really beautifully done. They've got this immersive experience happening, and it really pulls the whole audience in with all this backlit blue lights and the text flowing everywhere. Number 5 has to be diversity for me. Samsung has done an amazing job to have a good representation of male, female across different cultures. One male from Western culture will come up, one male from India will come up, and they have a male, female presenters coming up, which is a very difficult balancing act, but I think Samsung has got it just right in this one. And as Samsung is looking for the global reach, I think this is quite a smart move, so good on you, Samsung, for doing this. Number 6, it has to be their originality. Gone are the days when Samsung just used to copy Apple and everything they did. Even though you can see the influence, just the originality in their ads, the minimal design is just amazing, and Samsung is really kicking it up a notch. Number 7 is the amazing visuals that Samsung has throughout this keynote. The images are clean, they're crisp, there is a single focus on each of these videos, and the videos are playing out quite nicely. And even if you're watching on a small device or a big device, you can see exactly what's happening at any given moment, and at no point do they give you a death by PowerPoint or use too much text. Again, a very difficult balancing act because they want to share everything with you, but it's done so nicely, it's so seamless, it really works. Number 8 is the competing CEO. Now this caught me by surprise that they've brought on Microsoft CEO on stage, Satya, to just announce his vision and his collaboration, which, you know, collaboration is a big deal, but Samsung working with Microsoft and giving the CEO of Microsoft a platform to come and talk about vision, that's a big deal. And Samsung kept that all the way till the end. And it was a surprise and it really, really worked. And number 9 is Samsung's ability to close on a very important note about sustainability. There's too much plastic everywhere. Samsung knows this. Samsung is aware of what their consumer wants, which is sustainability, for us to be able to consume what we consume, but in a way that is more eco-friendly, and Samsung is jumping on that, and I give them kudos for being able to close up on this note about all the action they're taking to make sure that Samsung as a company is clean. And this is really important to look where the trend is heading and then talk about that to finish up your keynote. And overall, this event was a fun, packed event. Everything was planned meticulously, and you can tell the hours and hours and hours of preparation that would have gone into making this a reality. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to that channel so you can get the videos before anyone else does. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.